Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called It's Aries Season. What is coming your way in love? Singles, welcome. People who are in situationships, people who are just casually talking to someone, everybody is welcome. And we will be having an extended reading today too. For those of you that would like to go deeper, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. And we'll probably be getting 18 plus on the extended reading. And for those of you that have not subscribed to my channel, please do and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos, because I go live sometimes on my channel, and then that way you'll get notified if you want to ask me a question anytime I go live. And YouTube has been doing a funny thing lately where I think it's been like, you know, unsubscribing people and just doing things like that. So just make sure. And for those of you that would like more 18 plus content from me, you can certainly go to my OnlyFans page. There'll be a link in my description box below if you'd like to check out some of my 18 plus tarot reading content there. For those of you that would like a personal reading, details for how to request are below in the description box. And for those of you that would like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, details for how to do so are below. And finally, you can join me on my other channel, Light of Ascension Tarot. And on that channel, I do more spiritual type readings. I just did a reading there today on setting healthy boundaries. So if you feel like checking that out, you certainly can. It is 97 degrees today here in Austin, Texas. Wow, it's just crazy. How is the weather where you guys are at? Let me know how the weather is going where you're at, and how you're doing today, okay? And we are officially in Aries season. So vroom vroom, baby, let's go. And let's go ahead and get into the reading. We have pile number 1, represented by the red tea light, for those of you that are into pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have the white tea light, for those of you that are feeling pile 2. And for pile 3, we have the blue tea light, for those of you that enjoy blue today. And I thought I'd do a USA themed reading here with the red, white, and blue. So it's always kind of fun. Although, of course, I know there's other people that watch me in different places, and it's so exciting. If you guys watch me from somewhere else, you can leave a comment and let me know where you watch from. But so exciting to interact with everybody here on YouTube. So I do love everyone's comments. I do read every single comment, and I respond to quite a few of them as well. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. We're gonna put the other piles aside, and we are going to go ahead and get into pile number 1, okay? Let's do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the red tea light. And today's reading is called It's Aries Season. What is coming your way in love? Singles are welcome. People that are in situationships, whatever your status is, you are welcome at the reading, and I'm glad you are here. And for those of you that would like to go deeper with me, you can follow me to the extended reading. There'll be a link in my description box below, which leads to my Vimeo channel. And just make sure you choose this reading in pile number 1, okay? And let's go ahead and open up the energy. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of my beautiful pile number 1s who come here today seeking your wonderful guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the channel between yourself and pile number 1. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. All right, pile number 1, let's go ahead and see what channeled messages I can pick up for you first, and then we will go into your reading. Ooh, I just felt like, wow, I'm gonna burp. Anyway, I don't know if you guys are getting that feeling too, but let's go. Also, I'm getting the feeling of like someone itching their head, or like your head's itchy or something like that. For those of you, I am getting that. I'm getting like weird itches. Like I also feel like an itch on the middle, the back of, you know, on the underside of your foot, like in the middle of it. Did someone get like a bug bite there, or it just itches for some reason, like on the underside of your foot, like towards the middle, okay? And yeah, don't forget to moisturize those heels, pile number one, okay? But I'm giving you all your grooming advice today, pile number one. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, a fly swatter is coming through, like a fly swatter. So maybe some of you are getting one, or you just got one, or you've got it out because the flies are out again. It is springtime. Are they out in effect again? There's a lot of bugs here, pile number one, where I live. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here. Okay, something about and going and getting milkshakes, okay? And I don't know if you like to do that when you were younger, or I know I've always wanted to try those milkshakes at Sonic. What do you guys think of those? Pile number one, if you've had one recently. But I'm getting the energy of a milkshake, or someone making one, or maybe you liked those when you were little and you would have one with your parent. For some of you, would your father take you to go get one of those every now and then? Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Okay, Spirit is showing me the colors blue and orange, which, you know, maybe you're looking at something right now that's blue and orange, or a tabletop or a decorative item, something that is, or maybe you're trying to decide, should I wear this blue shirt or this orange shirt? But anyway, I see blue and orange, okay? What else for pile number one, please, Spirit? Okay. Also, Spirit is telling me, like, for someone here, there's like very little, like maybe some of you have a lot of leftover shampoo bottles where you have just a little bit left, but you're keeping the bottle. Or maybe currently right now you're getting low on it, because I'm seeing like a shampoo bottle with like not a whole lot left in it, just a little bit, or a conditioner with not a whole lot left in it there. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here. All right, I'm also getting that somebody here is like girly, or someone here who looks like really buttoned up, but also likes heavy metal, or likes a band like Megadeth or something like that, or someone who, maybe someone here likes that band, but I just feel like somebody who you wouldn't expect to like heavy metal, likes heavy metal, someone in pile number one, like maybe by looking at them, you wouldn't automatically assume that. What else here for pile number one, please? Okay, Spirit is showing me Big D, which I don't know how to take that, pile number one, but do you know someone named Big D? Or a guy with the name, with the first name D, with the letter D, who is like bigger, or like bigger, taller and bigger. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Or who had that nickname, maybe someone you grew up with at school, is what I'm seeing here. And I just heard, when you wish upon a star, when you wish upon a star. Okay, pile number one. So maybe you were thinking about the star card in the tarot, or you were thinking about, you know how people can like have a star named after them and do that whole thing? Has anyone ever done that, or given that to someone as a gift? Is it cool, or what? Pile number one. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Anything else for pile number one, Spirit, for channel? Okay, Spirit is showing me mashed potatoes, but they're like too runny, or they don't look good, or they're not like they normally look, and someone's like taking their spoon and it's like, eh. Anyway, so maybe you tried to make them once and it didn't turn out like you wanted, or you were trying to make something and it turned out too runny, is what I'm kind of getting. Like something is not the right texture, or is too runny. But let's go ahead and see. For my pile number ones, please. Sometimes that can happen like with a yogurt or a custard, is also what I'm getting. Like something is too runny, or, you know, if you leave it out too long, then it gets too runny to eat. You know what I mean? Pile number one. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. It's Aries season. What is coming your way in love? What is coming your way? The Knight of Wands. Nice. Pile number one. A new opportunity, perhaps, on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles. But maybe in the past you have gone more for like earth signs, or you've gone more for like more stable people. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles there, maybe you've gone more for Virgos, Tauruses, or Capricorns, but I feel like with the Five of Wands, it just hasn't been your thing lately. Like it hasn't been working out. And so it's like, okay, I need a fresh change of pace here with the Fool, and I need to try something completely different. Maybe some of you are going to be connecting with a fire sign, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands in the tarot is a Leo. So the Knights all represent the fixed signs. So fixed fire is Leo. So do you have Leo in your chart? Or I feel like somebody is quite excited and fired up about you, pile number one, during Aries season. And I do feel like people in general are going to be more like gung-ho and more kind of like, let's get it, you know, and in Aries season, then maybe things have been a little bit wah-wah. But I feel like recently or soon, your love life or what you want is going to come faster or quicker, or be faster up in your face than you even expected, okay? And with the Knight of Wands, we can also talk about fast growth, but you know, we just have to be careful with the Knight of Wands, like we don't take things too far, or we don't burn something out by doing everything like too much, too soon, and too quick, right? So there might be a little bit of a need to hold our horses here, but there certainly is excitement during Aries season for you, pile number one, and there may be a particular Leo that has you on speed dial, all right? So let's see, we have insecure and turn off the lights. Well, the Knight of Wands is not known for being particularly insecure, okay? You know, and the Knight of Wands can be kind of flashy. Maybe some of you in the past have gone for people that are a little bit more, you know, just a little bit more like, I don't know, maybe you were more like a little bit better looking than the partner you've been with in the past or something like that. Or you were kind of like playing it safe in your connections, but it wasn't really working. And maybe some of that was coming from insecurity, you know? And sometimes we move too quickly in the seduction process, etc., and we just want to rush and like get into something really quick because we're feeling a little insecure, okay? So although I feel like this person, I don't know if you're feeling insecure or they are, pile number one, but the Knight of Wands is usually like not concerned with that and is like, well, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? To the Knight of Wands. And maybe somebody is feeling a little insecure coming up here, but the Knight of Wands is like, I'm confident, you know, it's no big deal. All right. But sometimes bravado can cover up for a little bit of insecurity, especially body insecurity, which, you know, men can have body insecurity too, pile number one. You know, women can, men can, everyone can feel a little insecure at times. Let's see what else here. We have exhausted, no energy, and feeling drained. And it's another lion, okay? So we've got lion, we got triple lions going on here, quadruple, double lions. But, you know, somebody is normally quite, you know, quite the animal, or quite, you know, like, they have a lot of confidence about their stamina or their sexual performance is what I'm feeling. But lately it's maybe been a little bit frustrating for them. They might be burned out or tired because of work, or maybe they were up too late the night before because they were out too late, okay? So this is where I was saying, like, don't rush into something so quickly in Aries season that it burns out or it fizzles out, you know? Take your time. And someone who's normally quite, you know, confident with a lot of bravado, like I said, may all of a sudden be showing signs of feeling kind of drained and being exhausted, pile number one, and that may make you feel a little bit insecure, like, okay, what's going on here? But I don't think it has anything to do with you. I think this person just has a lot going on, or feels a lot of demand on their energy, and at times is, you know, feeling feeling kind of drained and normal. And I feel like this is more them than you, pile number one. Like they're the ones that are feeling a little like, you know, like, do you still like me? Even though I couldn't go as hard that time because I was tired or whatever. All right. Also, when it comes to dating and things like that, pile number one, if you've been approaching dating and like, I'm going to get out there and, you know, like bite off more than I can choose and, you know, tear into something new over here with the Knight of Wands. I feel like Spirit is saying here to you guys too, if there are days when you're not feeling up to it or you're not feeling particularly on point about yourself, Spirit is just saying, like, take it easy, you know? And a lot of you may have a lot going on with dirty laundry on the bottom of the deck. Like there literally may be a lot of chores and a lot of, you know, things that you need to get done. And you may have quite the to-do list during Aries season, or this person may, okay? So just being aware of that and not immediately jumping to like something's wrong here. You know what I mean? So, especially for those of you that are like excited and in newer connections, I feel like some of you are going to be in connections that for sure are going to be at least 2 to 3 months, okay? And what happens after that, no one knows yet. Like we have to get into the reading. Maybe some of you are already in connections that have been kind of going on for, you know, 2 to 3 months or something like that, because I am getting an energy like that, okay? And yeah, pile number one, let's go ahead and see. For my pile number ones, let's go ahead and see what is going on for pile number one when it comes to Aries season and their love life, please. What is going on for pile number one? The Five of Earth, yeah. Fears and needing to accept help from others. There can be a focus on money and responsibilities and coming from a place of, you know, I've tried to do everything I can and it's just like not working. But I feel like this has more to do with how you've been dealing with earth signs, pile number one, or you've been dealing with people that maybe look good on paper, but for some reason it just isn't working. And you know, the whole thing I'm getting around this is like kind of feeling glum. You know what I mean? And, you know, you're too cute, you're too hot in Aries season to be continuing to trudge on in relationships that, frankly, have just made you feel like insecure and exhausted. You know what I mean? And I feel like you don't have a whole lot of energy left for, you know, these types of situations that just feel like, you know, just feel like they're going nowhere, or there's nothing to look forward to, or everything's just a mess, you know, like there's too many challenges, it's weighing you down, the communication's too slow. And I feel like you guys are looking for, you know, something new, right? With the Knight of Wands, I got a new attitude, okay? So I feel like you guys are trying to have a new attitude toward love. What else here for my pile number ones when it comes to, okay, we have the Five of Water. Yeah, so sometimes it can feel like we're just trading out one bad experience for another. You know what I mean? And maybe that's why, like, you know, some of you with the Five of Earth and insecure, like, have been feeling like, is it me? Do I have bad breath? Like, what is going on here? And with the Five of Water, the Five of Cups, feeling very exhausted or feeling defeated, and just kind of feeling like lackluster, you know, kind of like two ships sailing in the night away from one another, and kind of the evidence of last night's hookup, like, you know, floating down the river type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you know, it's that next day when you're just like, yeah, like that really didn't amount to anything, or that's not what I wanted. So, you know, the Five of Cups is saying like some things not turning out the way that you had hoped. But, you know, sometimes with the Five of Water, we start to feel quite negative about our love life. Like, I can't do this anymore. This is just like, I don't have any energy for BS anymore, or for people that are trying to like make me feel really insecure about my place with them or my place in life, okay? And some of you may have just been dealing with this energy overall, like feeling a little insecure, like what's my place in life or money, or what's going on here with my love life. It feels a little off, or it feels a little weird. And, sometimes things just, the energies and the timing is just not what we would hope it would be, okay? And so, I can see why you guys want a new direction here with the Knight of Wands, and you want to get your energy back and your usual va-va-voom back. And I do think it is important to pick yourself up and get back out there once, if you've been kind of exhausted by some situations, by the past, just by the ghosts of relationships past. Even though I feel like a lot of people watching this pile are indeed single and, looking for something new, okay? Or maybe you have a little side piece or something, but I feel a lot of you, like a side piece to tide you over, but I feel like a lot of you are genuinely looking for a passionate connection with someone. I feel like you guys know, though, that it takes a while for things to grow, and at the beginning, things can feel very passionate, but does it have staying power, So let's go ahead and see what is coming to. I think the message here too is try not to get too down. You know what I mean? Keep your spirit alive, keep your hope alive. If you're having a bad day, then chill. Don't try to force yourself out there on a date or whatever, but keep hope burning, keep the torch burning and keep hope alive. All right, let's see what else here. I do feel like there is someone, you're just tired of it. You're like, no, I want to be over it already. Okay, yeah, frustration. So, it's like, well, if this doesn't work, like what next? And I think coming up, you guys are going to experience more energy instead of like going towards something new, rather than just continuing on the same path and continuing to be frustrated and exhausted and questioning yourself and doubting yourself. With the Knight of Wands, I feel like your guys' confidence is coming back, okay? And growth is on the bottom of the deck. When we ditch situations that have done nothing but cause us turmoil, exhaustion, etc., we experience a rush of energy and a growth, positive growth in our life that is just around the corner, which I feel is true for you guys. It is springtime in the Northern Hemisphere, and it is all about that growth, okay? But let's go ahead and get a little bit more information here for my beautiful pile number ones and see what is Spirit sending pile number one's way when it comes to love. What is Spirit sending pile number one's way when it comes to love? Please. I just heard you can't force it. Don't try to force anything, and have a short memory for things that don't work out. Okay, pile number one, but let's go ahead and see what is Spirit sending pile number one's way when it comes to love. The Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh. Wow. Options and choices. So we have Leo here and we have Aquarius here, and Spirit is sending someone that is, some people here, if you've been very upset about somebody that it wasn't working out with, and the energy was very dull and it was becoming very slow, and I feel like what Spirit is saying is we are reviving you, okay? The Knight of Swords is like, woo, I just got done, I just got done snorting like 10, uppers or whatever, and now I'm ready to fly. You know what? I'm flying high and I'm coming in hot. So we have Leo and Aquarius. So two people could definitely be coming your way during Aries season. But what I feel Spirit is also saying here is we're giving you your mojo back. you know, and you're going to be quick on your feet. You're going to be engaging in some titillating conversations, and you may also get some last minute invites as well. And I feel like some of you could meet someone really fun or exciting or cool or have some really awesome conversations if you aren't too tired and if you feel like going, okay? But let's see what else here. Justice, okay, Libra. So we have Leo, Aquarius, and Libra here. And I feel like you guys are sometimes torn. It's like, do I go for it or do I wait? You know, with Justice and the Knight of Swords. And I also feel like you guys are saying, you know, if you don't, like, things have to even out, right? Like, it can't all just be fun in the sun and going crazy and all of that. Like, we have to be on an equal playing field here. Like, I feel like you guys are saying, I don't want to be giving too much. I don't want that other person, like, you know, overwhelming me either. I'd like things to be more chill or more subtle with Justice, okay? And I feel like you guys are saying, I'm done with the smooth talkers and the fast talkers. I'm smarter than them anyway, and I don't appreciate that energy. And I appreciate someone who is more like mentally balanced, okay? And someone who isn't all over the place. And I feel like you guys are also getting control of your own minds and saying, I'm not gonna overthink anything here, and I'm not gonna go crazy like I would have in the past over something. I'm just going to restore my equilibrium and move on. Justice is certainly an adjustment. Like, I feel you guys are going through an adjustment in your love life where maybe your expectations and your feelings around love are changing a little bit. But let's see what else here. Let's see what else. Some of you may send someone packing as well and say, you know, I'm not really feeling it anymore. Yeah, the Five of Wands. So I feel like you guys are saying, if I see drama, if I see weird shit, I am gonna be so gone. Like, you will see me disappear in a cloud of smoke. And, you know, and I feel like you guys are saying it's not fair to keep subjecting myself to, you know, like these situations that are like going nowhere and really aren't that fulfilling to me anyway. So I feel like a lot of you, if you're in a scene and you don't like it, you're going to remove yourself from that situation maybe a lot quicker than you would have in the past, which is really good for your love life at the end of the day, because we have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So that is a lot of fives, and fives in the tarot are associated with challenge and Mars, so, and frustration at times. And I feel like you guys are just getting wise to people's games and you just don't have time to play it anymore. And if you stumble onto a scene where you don't like the energy and you don't like the vibe, then you'll be like, I'm gone or I'm done, okay? And I feel like you guys are also staying above the drama as well, and you're not gonna allow yourself to get caught up in it, okay? And if you need to tell someone off or tell someone to go away, you will, all right? Let's get one more, I feel like you guys are just becoming too aware of what's going on around you to stick around for anything that doesn't feel right to you anymore, okay? And I see you guys becoming a lot more like logical and disciplined about the way you're dating, all right? But let's see what else here. And I see you guys having some new standards as well for the way that you want to be talked to and the way you want to be approached. Let's see what else here. Let's see what else here. What else when it comes to Five of Cups? Yeah. So the root of all these changes, and here's the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is ultimately, you know, what is, you know, we have the Knight of Wands, so getting to know someone, feeling hot, feeling sexy, And it takes time, right? Though, I mean, in the beginning, it's all like woo-hoo and everyone's having fun. But to get to that point where it's 333 and you're reading right now, pile number 1 on my clock, all right? But to get to that point where we're ready to actually have a serious talk with one another and, you know, be vulnerable and get to know one another, it can sometimes seem like that is like so far away because people are like so defensive, okay? And I get it. I completely get it. It's rough out there, pile number 1. Like, it is rough in the dating world. And I think you guys have taken some with the 5 of Cups here, showing up twice in your reading. I think you have had some, you know, some rough upsets and just things that made you feel like, what am I even doing? You know? And, but I also feel like you guys are going to be throwing off the weight of bad situations that you've been going through maybe in the last like 5 months or in the last 5 weeks. I feel like you guys are going to shed that skin and be off to the races, okay? Because you're tired of getting caught up in crap that A, isn't very much fun anymore, B, isn't satisfying what you want, and C, like the opportunity cost of not being able to meet new people because of being tied up in some other crap, okay? So I feel like some of you could be meeting a sexy, hot, super cool Leo or fire sign, and maybe an Aquarius too, all right? So that is what I am getting for you, pile number 1. And for those of you that would like to continue on with me, you can certainly follow me to the extended reading, and we will be getting 18 plus messages, okay? Thank you so much, pile number 1, and take care. Let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the white tea light, and today's reading is called It's Aries Season. What is coming your way in love? Singles welcome, everyone's welcome. And we will be having an 18 plus extended reading. For those of you that would like to go deeper with me, you'll find a link to my Vimeo channel below. But in the meantime, let's open the reading and channel the messages, and then we'll get into the tarot, okay? Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me with the beautiful energy of my pile number 2s who come here today seeking your guidance. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium between yourself and pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, I was already getting something about the word holy. And I know like there's some holidays coming up, like Palm Sunday, Easter, It's the beginning of April, so all of that is coming up. Maybe you guys have some things that you're doing or some plans, or what's that holiday in India called Holi? Like, when is that? Is it Holi? Isn't that in September sometime? Anyway, I was just thinking of that too. But some kind of holiday or religious holiday, maybe some of you guys have some plans coming up, even if you're not religious, just to like celebrate something or go out. What else for my pile number 2s? Maybe hang with family or friends. Let's see what else for my beautiful pile number 2s regarding channeled messages. Okay, I just heard something about Kool-Aid and somebody drinking Kool-Aid and getting like that red stain around their lips or their teeth, you know, her tongue when you eat something or drink something that's colored. And maybe you guys did that a lot as kids, or you always had that red ring around your lips. I don't know. Pile number 2, you tell me. Yeah, okay. I'm also getting the whole thing of like drinking the Kool-Aid. So that's an expression of like following something blindly. So maybe you guys are like, yeah, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid anymore, Natalie, but let's see what else for my pile number 2s, please. Okay, I'm seeing like a musical instrument, a woodwind instrument, could be a clarinet or a flute or something like that someone played, or that they played in the band when they were younger. Or maybe you had a sister or brother that played that was like very, very good, all right? I feel like somebody was very, very good and was like bragging about it all the time, you know, or thought that they were really cool. Anyway, I'm also seeing someone who, You know, like those like shorts that men can wear that, well, women can wear them too, but they're like, I don't know if they're like latex or what they are, but you can wear them when you're swimming, and it's like boxer briefs for like swimming. Or maybe it's just boxer briefs that I'm saying, I don't know. Or those booty shorts or boy shorts. Maybe some of you are really into boy shorts. But like something about being uncomfortable in whatever underwear someone is wearing today or maybe in the past. All right, let's see what else. I am still getting that energy of swimming though, and like wearing a swimsuit that's not very comfortable, or maybe that happened to you when you were a kid, pile number 2. But let's see what else. Let's see what else. Okay. Spirit is giving me the word springs. Springs, okay? So maybe like you live, there's a street with springs in it, or a town or something like that. Or you live in a house settlement called something Springs or whatever, but Spirit is telling me that. What else? What else? Spirit is also telling me the musician Drake, for those of you that are into Drake, okay? Or you like his music. What else for pile number 2, please? They're giving me that song Hotline Bling by Drake, okay? I just heard toilet bowl cleaner, so maybe you're like, yeah, I gotta pick some up, or you just reminded me I needed to do that. What else for pile number 2, please? I just heard the morning after. So, you know, there's the whole morning after pill. There's the whole morning after. So maybe some of you are going to be in a situation where it's the morning after and you're with someone, and it's always like a little awkward or uncomfortable, but it's like, okay, I guess here we are, you know, especially if it's a newer situation. There's like the whole morning breath issue to contend with. Anyway, pile number 2. Let's see what else. Let's see what else for pile number 2. Okay, I am getting the energy of someone like looking at their teeth or flossing or looking at them and being like, should I whiten them or what should I do? Or just kind of looking at them. Pile number 2, let's go ahead and get into your reading. What is coming in love for my pile number 2s, please, Spirit? Oh, the High Priestess. I like that. I like that. So you guys really getting connected to what turns you on, getting connected to the right energy frequency, getting, I also feel like a lot of like lusty vibes and lusty looks, and maybe like mysterious attractions and things that can be quite puzzling at times. But for some reason, your guys' energy just, you know, flows with one another, and it's, you know, it's cosmic and it's deep. And we could have people here with Scorpio in their chart, or moon in Scorpio. There's someone here who has a very intense moon in their chart, moon Pluto, stuff like that. But I just feel like you guys are, you know, kind of swept away. You know, it's like a good story that just makes everybody wet and makes everybody excited, and being swept up in the excitement, being swept up in the energies. Okay, so I like it, pile number 2. I love a good mystery, you know what I mean? It's like, what's gonna happen next? And I do feel there's like a secret attraction somewhere around you in your space. And I feel like you and this person are picking up on each other psychically for sure. And there is, you know, like pent up sexual energy around it, okay? I also feel like your guys' libido is going to be kind of going up during this Aries season as well. So look for your like changes in your own libido is what I'm feeling. Let's see what else. Let's see what else here for pile number 2. What is coming in Aries season, please? Sexy shoes and a fetish. Ooh. So maybe you guys finding out that someone really, you know, has a fetish for you, or you have a fetish for them, or you can feel like someone's staring at you, like staring at your feet or staring at your legs. And, you know, it's like, what can I do and what can I wear to like turn this person on? And almost knowing intuitively what you should do or what you should wear, okay? And I feel like you guys are gonna have a real intuition about, you know, what this person likes, whoever this is, or what they're into. And I feel a lot of you are going to be like sexually teasing someone mercilessly. Pile number 2, I got to say, I like your energy. All right. Maybe someone is really liking your feet too, but let's see what else here. Let's see what else. You got cute feet. We have Heartbreak Hotel and Secret Meetups. Okay. So there is some secrecy about this, and with the High Priestess here and the Moon, like there is some hidden things going on, and it may not be like, maybe some of you are in a connection or this person's already in a connection, but there's a lot of fantasy energy around the both of you. And to go there would be a little bit crazy because it may hurt others or it may somehow mess up someone's life. But I feel like the temptation to go there is going to be harder during Aries season. And you may find yourself wanting to see this person or wanting to meet up with them even more, okay? And I feel like if you guys are alone together, regardless of whether you have another partner or not, or they do, I feel like if you two are alone together, it's gonna definitely go deeper as you two dive into one another. And there is a fantasy here, deep sea diving and going all the way, all right? So, I mean, I feel like it's on your mind, it's on their mind, and what is standing between you and this person is a question that you may be thinking about and asking yourself. Indeed. Pile number 2. Let's see what else here for my pile number 2s. Regarding what's coming. I mean, I feel like the deeper you go with someone, the deeper you go, you know what I mean? It's like, here we go again, going even further into one another, okay? And there's a lot of fantasy around you in Aries season, pile number 2, and a lot of people who I feel like wanting to, you know, test out the waters with you and go all the way with you, at least in their fantasies, okay? Let's see what else. Let's see what else here. Venus is about ready to go into Pisces. So, you know, fantasies are at an all-time high. Let's see what else here. We have the 3 of Fire. Yeah. You know, this boy or this girl is on fire, all right? So there is a... standing at attention, right? Things look very good, and have patience. And I think that's something that might be a little bit hard between you two, to kind of have patience and make a long-term plan. The 3 of Fire is also a Sun and Aries card in the tarot. And it's about wanting to establish something already, or having something already established. You know, and wanting to like build on that, okay? But with the 3 of Wands, it's like things look very good. Like you two look very good to one another. And there is this, you know, burning desire, I feel like here, between the both of you. And patience may be kind of hard. You know what I mean? Like maybe someone has to break up with someone else, or somebody has to, you know, just circumstances that need to be worked around here. But nobody is really like, you know, wanting to delay here with the 3 of Fire. It's like, I need more of you and I want more of you. And when can I see you again type of thing with the 3 of Fire. Let's see what else here. Let's see what else here. We have 3 of Water. Wow, 3 threes. Okay, 2 threes, number 33. So someone here could be around that age. 3 is also an angel number, but the 3 of Water, to me, this is an excuse to kind of get together or to hang out or to see one another. And it's like, well, and I was mentioning the celebration as I was channeling your guys' message here, about going out or celebrating something or a holiday. And it literally says a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement, and the need to have more fun. So there might be a reason to go out, or a reason to see one another, or a reason to celebrate something. There definitely is a lot of emotional energy and passionate energy building around this connection with you and this person, okay? And playfulness too, because I'm seeing the dolphins here. So there's like a want and a need to kind of be playful with each other as well. And I do feel like someone is wanting to be playful with you, pile number 2, during Aries season, but it's all underwater. It's all in the depths of the ocean. You know what I mean? It's a lot of it might even be like just a fantasy between you two. Okay, but there is a playful energy of wanting to be around one another. Okay, and we have the Page of Water on the bottom of the deck. So someone has a crush, all right? A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Yes. You guys are very intuitive. You're sensitive. You could be artists as well, and friendly. And someone picks up on this energy that you have and is drawn into your sphere, I feel, during Aries season. Or maybe they've already been drawn into it and it just keeps drawing even more, all right? And, you know, you guys are, the Page of Cups to me is also like the card of having a crush on someone. So I do feel like you have a crush on someone, they have a crush on you. It's kind of like out in the open, but nobody may be really saying much about it. However, there might be a chance for you and this person to see each other or meet at some type of thing for some type of an event. All right, during Aries season. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, we have comfort here. So, you know, you two are very comfortable around each other, maybe too comfortable at times. You know, I feel like there is a lot of synergy between you and this person, and there's a natural like warmth and sense of feeling and flow, I feel like, between you and this person, okay? And one person is energizing and the other person is like caring and is bringing the emotion in, okay? And yeah, so some of you guys, I feel like getting a little more comfortable with the idea of someone in your life. And but what's up with the secret meetups? That might not apply to everyone here, but I mean, sometimes people just like to keep things secret until they're comfortable with someone before they go telling everyone what's going on. You know what I mean? That's understandable too. But let's see what else here for pile number 2, please. What else here? Ghost. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like we're so comfortable around each other when we're together, but, you know, like, and I can feel your energy around me, but I'm not physically with you. You know what I mean? Which is a very interesting thing. And I feel you guys are quite comfortable around each other, but it's, maybe there's this idea if we go deeper or we do something more here, it could create some issues or problems with this Heartbreak Hotel, okay? Let's see what else here. What is coming your way in love? What is coming your way in love for pile number 2, please? What is coming your way in love? Intuition. Yeah. Even if you're not around someone, I feel like, you know, your energy or someone else's energy is haunting you. Maybe you're haunting each other. You know, one feels very like in sync with the other person psychically. The other one feels very comfortable around the other person, even if you two aren't together. So that's a little interesting, pile number 2. And, you know, it's a little interesting. Let's get one more here for my pile number 2s, please, regarding love. What is coming their way in love? Cleanse. Wow, there's so much water here. Cleansing your intuition. I also feel Aries season could be quite abundant for you guys here. The 3 of Cups is literally the Lord of Abundance in the tarot. So, yeah, there's an abundance of feelings here with the ghost energy, but we're not saying them to one another. It's more just like known or intuited from the situation. I feel like sometimes though, you guys are gonna need to step away and kind of come up for water, or kind of break away at times, pile number 2, because it is kind of like your energy gets kind of wrapped up in this situation quite easily. So I feel like at times, and you may need to kind of like take a step back or something, and you know, just some of you may feel like, am I reading too much into this situation? Is it really what I think it is? Okay, so you may decide to kind of withdraw your energy a little bit so you can understand that more, okay? But let's go ahead and see. All right, and there's a lot of water energy here, so like water can definitely cleanse your intuition, and you know, I feel like you guys just don't want to get too comfortable with someone not being there. You know what I mean? And so you want to make sure you're looking at this situation correctly. Some of you may be at a distance from this person at times too, but let's go ahead and see what is coming pile number 2's way for love during Aries season. We have the 5 of Cups. So yeah, I mean, just a sense of emotional chaos, I feel at times, and like, where's this going, or where is this headed? Looks like there's a hurricane or tornado outside of the window, and it's a little bit giving me the feeling of emotional chaos, which, you know, can be very intense. The 5 of Cups is a Mars and Scorpio card, so, you know, ain't going down till the sun comes up, pile number 2. So maybe that's why you feel like, you know, if it starts to bother you, I feel like some of you may need to kind of step away from the emotional chaos if it, you know, becomes a lot or becomes super intense, all right? Or you start feeling like guilty, or you start feeling weird about it. But let's see what else here. 3 of Cups. Yeah, oh my God, it's like the morning after, right? It's like, woohoo, party, 3 of Cups. Like, you know, there is a great affinity between you and someone though here, pile number 2, and your bodies fit together. The energy does flow when you are together. If you touched one another, you would definitely feel that electricity between you two. It is there. But then the 5 of Cups comes and says, okay, like what happens the morning after? Like, how do I feel the morning after? Because after like hanging out or spending time together, like, do I feel guilty about something? Do they feel guilty, right? Like, how would I feel if I were to really like let this person touch me and I touch them? And yeah, so it's there's a lot of cups here, a lot of water, pile number 2. We could have water signs here as well, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but let's see what else here. What is coming pile number 2's way? It's like, should I take a bite into that sweet candy, or will I like hate myself the next day, right? We have the Queen of Wands. You know, people have sexual urges, pile number 2. I don't know what else to say, right? But people have sexual urges, and they want what they want, We could have a fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius showing up in the mix. But also I feel like for those of you that are dealing with someone that has someone else in their life, and you're wondering like, do they like being with this person, or, you know, would they rather like be with me? And I feel like some of you intently studying someone else's relationship to kind of see if they're happy or not as well. And if that's you, pile number 2, I would say, you know, mind your own business, pile number 2. Or maybe someone's doing that to you as well, and looking at you and seeing if you're truly happy in something, or, you know, I mean, but I feel that there is like, there's a real sense of passion that needs to be explored. And, you know, it's hard to do that sometimes without feeling bad the next day or feeling guilty about it. but it's almost like, well, what would happen if we go there? Because I'm having these very strong, passionate feelings, okay? And let's see, what is, some of you may have an Aries coming your way. The Queen of Wands in the Tarot is an Aries. Or you may be an Aries. Also, I always think of the Queen of Wands as a Leo too, but let's see what else. Let's see what else, you know, let's see what else. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like we're having a good ass time together, and you know, there's a lot of flirting and there's a lot of intensity, and we could have so much fun together. And you know, with the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups, like this could be really good, you know, really sexy, really passionate. But what's with the Five of Cups, you know? And in this card, all the cups are spilled. There's none of them have any liquid left in them. It's like, you know, what happens if I do this? What consequences does it create in my world or in the world of others? And how will I feel about myself if I partake in these, you know, in this good time, in these fantasies? But I do feel like you guys are going to be having you're going to have an opportunity to have a night of passion or have a really good time, or to enjoy thinking about something or someone, all right, as well. But how do we feel the day after type of thing, okay? Let's get one more card here for my pile. It's like there's no way we couldn't not have a good time together. I feel like for sure you and this person absolutely would, and there would be a huge clicking of the energies. But you know, what is holding you back? What's holding them back? Pile number 2. What's going on with that? Okay. We have, okay, so it could be 2 people. And we have the Princess of Wands, so more fire sign. And, you know, it's like maybe when I was younger, that would have been okay. But now I feel I have to be more like mature about my life, or I can't just have fun. Although I think there is, you know, there is this want to just say, fuck it and go have fun. All right. And I do feel like there is mutual interest. There is mutual flirtation. There is a fire. There could be an age difference here as well. Someone's a little older, someone's a little younger. That's fine. But it's like, you know, we're on the same page. Like we both desire one another. We could have such a great time together, but you know, can we really be together, or who would we hurt in the process, or what would this do to my emotional life, which with this Five of Cups is what I think is coming up. Okay. So maybe these are some considerations and questions you will be thinking of. All right. And, yeah, just don't wait around for anyone. Pile number 2, okay? With the Hangman on the bottom of the deck, don't wait around for anyone. You're too sexy. You're too smooth for that, all right? Like, keep cleansing your intuition and finding comfort in the fact that you are a sexy, intuitive mama or papa, okay? That is what I am getting for you, my pile number 2s. If you'd like to take it to the extended reading with me, there will be a link below to my Vimeo channel, and I'd love to see you there, pile number 2. Take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay, let's do it. Okay, just clear the energy a little bit here. Let's see, okay. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the blue tea light, and today's reading is called It's Aries Season. What is coming your way in love? Singles are welcome. If you're taken, if you're in a situationship, if you just met some dude or girl last night, all are welcome, pile number 3. So welcome to your reading. And the reading will also have an extended reading, which will be 18 plus for those of you that would like to continue on with me below. There'll be a link to my Vimeo channel. Okay, so let's go ahead and channel the energies first, and then we'll get into the tarot. Spirits, guides, and angels, please connect me to the energy of my pile number 3s who come here with an open heart today, seeking your wonderful guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium and the channel between yourself and pile number 3. We thank you. We thank you. We thank you. Okay, pile number 3. Let's relax. Who needs to relax in pile number 3? Take a load off, Jack, right? Ooh, someone, okay, pile number 3, that was quick. Relax and let this gentleman or woman, whatever you like, take control of the situation, okay? You've had a long day. It's been a hot minute and of working hard all day. Maybe it's been a hot minute since you've seen this person, or you two have both been very busy, but this person's like, hey, let me take control. Like, you don't have to worry about anything. I got you, okay? And I'm seeing someone here who could like to wear like a lot of beaded bracelets. You know, some people like to wear those. Even men like to wear those at times, of course, with different beads or things on them. Maybe you like that too. I am seeing the initial A here for those of you that have that in your life. I'm also seeing a PY and an RY. I also feel like I'm seeing an owl here for those of you that resonate with owls, okay? Whenever I think of owls, I always think of the goddess Athena or even Diana, all right? Or Artemis. But let's go ahead and see more channeled messages for my pile number 3s, please. All right, I just heard birthday unicorn. Maybe somebody like had a unicorn themed birthday party, or maybe you would like, you know, maybe you have a birthday when no one else in your friend group does, or maybe your birthday is just kind of on a weird date. Are you a birthday unicorn, pile number 3? Okay, pile number 3. What is going on? Are you about ready to have sexual relations with a dominant person who is going to take over and take control in the moment? I like it. I like it, pile number 3. All right. So let's see what else. Okay. So I am hearing like something around the mountains. So maybe, you know, someone lives close to the mountains, or something's going on by the mountains, or you're going somewhere there. It's, you know, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. All right. Anyway, pile number 3. I don't know why I got that weird song in my head. I just heard something, give a dog a bone. Okay. So maybe this person's like, you know, drooling and they're like, give a dog a bone type of thing. Or maybe your dog wants a bone or has been really needy lately. Let's see what else for pile number 3, please. Okay. I just feel like someone is mixing holidays or mixing cultures together with someone. It's like you and this person could be from different cultures or different traditions, or even if you're from the same place, like you just come from different family traditions. And I feel like people here are like mixing cultures or mixing traditions. Maybe you grew up like that and your parents were immigrants or were from different cultures. And so you're very familiar with that mixy kind of an energy, which is really cool. I feel like some people here have some very unique backgrounds and unique family stories as well. I'm getting like a Hispanic influence, like Puerto Rico too, for those of you that resonate with that. The Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. Let's see what else. Spirit is telling me something about a safe haven. Okay, a safe haven, or feeling like somewhere where you belong. All right, pile number 3, maybe this is important to you. I'm also getting a safe house. So, you know, having a safe environment or a safe home, or maybe some of you watched a show where people had to go to a safe house or something like that. Okay. Savage. Okay, I was just going to mention something about drama. So, I mean, pile number 3, this is pretty wild. You guys have wild and crazy, drunken, animalistic sexual experiences with someone who likes to take control and dominate over the situation, okay? Somebody here could be named Dom or Dominic as well. What else for pile number 3, please? I also said Jack earlier as a name, or the J names or the D names. Let's see what else here for pile number 3. Someone could be a firefighter or do something at a firehouse or used to be a firefighter, or somebody here could be or someone here has a parent that was a firefighter, okay? I do feel like someone could have a parent who was a firefighter who is deceased, and I'm so sorry, pile number 3, if that's your story or that's your situation, but Spirit is showing me that. You know, like someone who was really brave and somebody who was like, you know, very kind or had a big personality is kind of what I'm getting here too. Let's see what else for pile number 3, please, Spirit. Okay, I just heard like eating an orange or eating oranges. So maybe you guys like to eat oranges or you're eating something orange flavored. What else for pile number 3? Okay, I feel like some of you are learning like you're studying a map, or you're learning something about the world, or maybe you're learning something new. Or maybe you just thought your geography teacher was hot when you were in school. I don't know, pile number 3, but I am getting this energy of someone being like more motivated to study something, maybe because someone was hot or someone got excited about something. Or pile number 3, maybe you just really like to travel and you like looking at a map and learning about different places and cultures. I feel like some of you are going to be visiting like wherever your family is from, or going back there to visit as well. Maybe some of you even considered living there, okay? But that's what I'm getting. And we have parking lot on the bottom of the deck and fooling around in public or in a parking lot. So some of you could be going out with someone, and this person is like epic level sexy, you know? They kind of look like a werewolf in a way. And someone could drive a white car as well, or even have an expensive car when you get right down to it. And you know those little like Fiat cars? Fiats, are they expensive? I don't know, but someone here is going out and is making out with someone in a parking lot afterwards, and things are already getting really savage between you and this person. Okay, I like it. I likey. Pile number 3, okay? Let's go ahead and get one tarot card, and then we're gonna get some more cards, and then we'll do tarot even more at the end. All right, I like it. Savage. All right. Whoa, the 6 of Wands. Okay, so somebody's super confident. Someone could be a fire sign, or we could have Scorpio here. A lot of Scorpio and fire signs coming up today in the readings and the piles. Sagittarius is also what I'm feeling too with this Savage card. But someone here could be like a Sagittarius but have Scorpio rising or something like that. You know what I'm saying? 411 on my clock right now, so I'm giving you guys a 411 on what's ahead. But I feel like you guys are meeting someone that's like super confident and comfortable with their sexuality and knows how to lead and take control in the bedroom, and is like, I choose you, you know, pointing the finger at you. I choose you. And you guys are like, oh, you choose me, huh? Well, cool, but I'm also savage as well, and I'm wild and crazy too. And maybe you don't always look like that on the outside, pile number 3, but I feel like you are. And I feel like this person's like, you know, you're just my type. They're like, hell yeah, you're just my type, all right? And it seems fun. It seems pretty fun. It seems like a wild good time, a smashing good time, pile number 3, okay? So I'm liking the energy so far. I mean, it's very high octane. It's quite, you know, fiery, I feel, pile number 2 or 3. Maybe it's about time for something like that to happen, right? So maybe it's time for you guys to get a little wild and crazy, you know? It's time to get funky, pile number 3. Anyway, I'm also getting Pisces here, okay? So somebody here could I'm getting Aries, Pisces as well, or have Aries or Pisces in their chart. But somebody's been being like a good girl or a good boy lately, but is about ready to get, you know, manhandled or woman-handled here. We have the Four of Water. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you guys have been pretty chill and, you know, and I feel like you guys are just like, I don't want to miss an opportunity for a good time. In the past, I maybe stayed in or I didn't always go do things. I'm seeing the letter D. I'm also seeing like damn or hot damn here. I'm seeing the letter T as well. TD, okay, for initials. For some initials, yours or theirs, okay? But I feel like it's like I'm tired of like seeing everyone else having a good time. Like I want to get mine too, you know? And maybe some of you have been a little bit bored recently as well. And Spirit's saying, you know, open your eyes to the possibilities. Like it doesn't matter if you're 80 years old. There's still people who are trying to get down. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I've gone on websites and I've seen like people on there that are like 71 that is like looking for a good time. You know what I mean? So who cares, pile number 3? You know, it's never too late, and it's never too late to kind of get yours. Okay. And, you know, it's like, I want to have a good time and have oral and enjoy myself and, you know, dive into the deep blue sea and get mine too. All right. And I feel like it's like, I don't want to miss an opportunity and to like, you know, enjoy myself. Like I feel like you guys maybe have been missing opportunities lately, and or maybe you've had a missed opportunity with someone, but you're gonna have another chance. Okay, so let's see what else here. Let's see what else. Okay, I am getting the name Devin, or a name that sounds like Devin, maybe in another language. I'm also getting divine. Okay. Destiny's Child. Maybe some of you were listening to that music recently or talking about Beyonce, but we have Judgment card and renewal. Yeah, it's time to get funky. You know, it's like, I'm bored. I don't like life. This sucks. And everyone else, I mean, I feel like you guys generally have a good attitude, but it's like everyone else is having fun. What about me? You know, and I see the letter E here as well. And I feel like you guys are saying I've been holding back long enough. And maybe you did this because in the past you've been with some really like nasty people, or you've been with some people that have, you know, turned you sour a little bit at times when it comes to love. Okay. So maybe some of you were kind of holding off, but I feel like, you know, with Judgment, it's the spirit of the primal fire, the spirit of the primal fire. So I feel like your primal fire and your urge to, you know, bond with someone, and your urge to, you know, to submerge yourself in the fires of someone else's arms, and to feel the intensity and the passion and the flames, you know, as they burn within you, and, you know, to feel that person pull you close and all these kinds of things, okay? And maybe you guys have been reviewing and evaluating whether that's something you want in life, or if you just want something that's like more chill, all right? But it is time to move in a new direction with the Judgment card, for sure, especially if playing it safe with the Four of Water hasn't really been getting you anywhere. You know, it hasn't really been like doing much for you, okay? And there may be an opportunity with someone that you thought you missed, or they thought, you know, you missed an opportunity, or they did. There might be in Aries season, you guys may be looking back at something and decided, you know, I think I'd like to go for that anyway, or I think I'd like to jump back into that timeline anyway, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, gird your loins is all I'm saying, pile number 3. When it comes to this person, gird your loins. Oh, I love that saying. My sister used to say that all the time. Like if we were going out and it was going to be a crazy night, she'd look at me and be like, gird your loins. She's a Capricorn and she's too funny. Anyway, it's going to be fun because I'm going to visit her in a couple of weeks. But yeah, anyway. Let's get another card here for my pile number 3. Gird your loins, pile number 3. We have the 3 of Earth. Wow. Okay, the power of creativity, the power to see things differently, like the ability to be a team player. Like, I'm not just going to sit on the sidelines. I guess I have to throw myself into the fire like everybody else and take my lashes and take my whippings like everyone else and jump into the fires of life and stop holding back and, try to build some good experiences in my life. And, everyone has to start somewhere. It's so funny because my teacher, there's the 2 of water on the bottom of the deck, or the 2 of cups. Okay. So, I think underneath it all, your soul is searching for a deep connection with someone. Pile number 3, probably a very deep spiritual connection. But I love the way my astrology teacher teaches, because he's like, it doesn't matter where you start. You just have to start somewhere and go from there. And that's what I feel with this 3 of Earth. Like, you just have to start somewhere and, with little things each day, or changing little things here and there each day, and start building. I feel like some of you are finding like a whole new side of yourself, or you're finding a whole new identity in something. And I also feel like some of you are finding your more like savage side sexually, but I also feel like you guys are quite practical, and it's like, change doesn't all happen in one day. It takes effort and time. But I mean, the 3s in the tarot are all related back to the Empress and having to do with creativity and like putting in the work to make something happen. So I do feel like you and this person, if there was a missed opportunity between both of you, I feel both of you might be like, all right, well, like we got to start somewhere if we're going to like, spark it up here. Okay. And speaking of sparking it up, it's literally going to be 4:20 on my clock here in any second. It's 4:19 in like 50 seconds ish. So any second now. But with the 2 of water, I feel like you guys are like, yeah, on a deep level, I don't just want savage whatever. On a deeper level, I do want a soul connection. And it is 4:20 as soon as I mentioned a soul connection. Okay. And look at this water, 4, and then the card 20, 420, all right? Literally right here on your cards, 4 of water, and then the judgment card is card 20, 420. Great, pile number 3, I love it. But yeah, with the 2 of water, it's like, I mean, how do 2 people come together and make it work? And how do 2 souls come together in that way that just seems so perfect? And how do 2 people that want the same thing like find each other? And with the 3 of Earth, it's like, well, we got to start somewhere. If we're going to completely revamp the way we've been looking at things and seeing things, then we have to start somewhere. Okay, so let's get a couple more cards and then we'll go even more into the tarot. I like it though, pile number 3. I like that you're putting yourself out there. I mean, I do love a good judgment card too. I've always loved that card, because it's like, all right, now that we can't run from anything anymore, let's just get down to business. Let's just, look at that fire and be transfixed by it. Let's be changed by it forever on a soul level. It's very deep. Let's see what else here. Rebirth. Let's see what else here for pile number 3. Faith. Yes, like faith that if I just start somewhere, the circle of life will connect me to the right person, and it's better. I feel like your renewal is talking about your renewal of faith and putting away a sense of like, well, this isn't going anywhere and everyone sucks or whatever, with the 4 of water. And just saying, you know what, I'm going to choose to look up and create the life that I want one day at a time. Okay, yeah, we have surrender and energy. Surrender to the energy, okay? And I think in the past with stop, on the bottom of the deck, you guys would often stop yourself from surrendering to the energy because you had a fear of trusting people. And I do think it interfered with your happiness, okay? So I feel like a lot of you are going to come to a place where you're surrendering to the energy, like just like, okay, like it's gonna wash over me. And And I feel like in this, with this person, it's like, wow, you know, like they could be like to be in control and dominate. And I feel like there is going to be a part of you that wants to surrender to their energy, even though you can be savage at times too, okay? It takes a little bit of it takes more than a little bit. It takes a lot of trust, you know? But I feel like you guys are like, well, I got to start somewhere, you know? And if I feel it, I'm going to go for it, you know? Gird your loins, as they say, pile number 3. I love it. Faith, that you're having faith that if you surrender to the energy, good things can come from it. You know what I mean? Which, hey, I like it. This person is a bit, they might be quite controlling at times. They may even have a little bit of an egotistical streak or be kind of prideful. And I don't know if this is like your forever person, pile number 3, but you know, at least you're out there in the world, you know, at least you're out there trying things. Let's see what else. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups, which is a Scorpio card, okay? And, you know, fleeing from love or fleeing from intimacy is, you know, not where it's at. And I feel like you guys are starting to see that in order to go deeper, there is, you know, an energy. Well, and I also feel like the 6 of Cups is the Lord of pleasure. So it's like, don't run away from your pleasure, and don't deny yourself the experience of pleasure. Surrender to the energy. And I feel like this person may be kind of saying that to you. And I do feel like they're, you know, pretty good at foreplay. That, you know, it's going to be nice as far as the energy and the foreplay goes. Maybe in that parking lot when you guys are fooling around, like we saw here. Here's the 2 of Wands, okay? So these two look like they're on the same page in that they agree about something, you know, like, and like we're both attracted to each other. Like we can both agree that we're both attracted to one another, and that, you know, if we are both like willing to put in the effort and willing to be patient, right? With this 6 of Cups, it's the after tarot, so they're kind of like running away from the cups. So, you know, I would say just be a little bit patient with yourself, be patient with each other, and don't run from intimacy. Like you have to start somewhere, right? And don't run away from your own pleasure, you know? Say, this is what I like and this is what I want. We have the 9 of Pentacles here. So you're looking good. I mean, I think the time is right for you guys. The time is ripe. The 9 of Pentacles is very, very ripe. And it's like, I'm kind of done defending myself. I'm done, you know, whatever. Like, I want to taste life directly. I don't want to just stand here, you know, waiting for something. Like, I've waited long enough and I want to taste directly the fruits of life. You know what I'm saying, pile number 3? And ooh, there's the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So there may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is also up in the mix, that would like another chance with you too, and maybe trying to get close to you. All right. So some of you guys, I feel like there's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and an earth sign here. And, you know, like, what are you? I feel like some of you had an earth sign in the past, maybe that you were with, where it was maybe more of a traditional type of a thing, but maybe it wasn't as exciting. And I feel like you guys are definitely, you know, there's that person on the bottom of the deck. Like, how do they factor into this? Pile number 3. But anyway, ultimately, I feel good because you guys are looking good. You want pleasure. There's a situation where it's like, let's take it to the next level with the 2 of Wands. Also, the 2 of Wands is the Lord of Dominion, right? So dominate that booty. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 3. And she looks like she's eating these grapes directly. So there could be wine involved in this whole thing as well, like having some wine or champagne or something. But it's like, I want to eat these grapes directly off the vine. I'm not going to Like, I want to allow myself all the pleasures in life and I want to go for it, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, my darling pile number 3s. For those of you that would like to go deeper with me, you can always connect with me on the extended reading, and we will be getting 18 plus there. And there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below in the description box. Thank you so much, pile number 3, and thank you to everyone who is here today. Take care.